good. And that's something that's a little hard because I'm just not into the whole workout scene. And that gets problematic once I tell you what my wife does for a living. It's not like she is a culinary genius that dips fried chicken in chocolate and is like, here, Andrew, try this. No, she is a yoga and fitness instructor. And I get out of breath walking to the mailbox, which is fine. I'm good with it because it's one of those things. I'm like, you know what? A couple of years ago, as long as I look good walking to the mailbox, I don't care if I'm winded. Well, 2 years later, the only part of that fantasy that's true is I get winded when I walk to the mailbox. I mean, I'm exhausted by the time I get there. And it's embarrassing because I know my wife can put a routine in order to get me where I want to be, but I'm just that lazy. Like, I don't want to do it. And it gets worse when we go to the beach because I'm not comfortable at the beach. You know, I got the dad bod that's starting to come on. I'm under an umbrella. I'm trying to get the hell out of the sun. I'm pasty, I'm pale. And I'm like, oh my God, I just look miserable. But my wife, she's laying out in the sun. She looks like a fucking sun goddess. And she's like, oh, this is fabulous. This is great. I love the beach. And I'm going, how are you not sweating? What the hell are you doing? I mean, she looks like she has just won the sun lottery. And I look like my imaginary kids just drowned in the Gulf. I mean, it's bad. It's embarrassing. I want to be a better version of myself, but I don't feel like I'm doing that. Like, I feel like I agreed to some kind of workout commitment when my wife and I met, but I'm not holding up my end of the deal. So I'm going to try to do better, but realistically, that's not going to work. And God forbid if anybody tells me I should try CrossFit. No, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not committed to cardio. So what makes you think I'm going to get out there and do CrossFit? CrossFit might as well be, I don't know what, Scientology? It might as well be that. I don't have the commitment to it. I don't have the money for it. And I don't want to be away from my family any longer than I have to be to try to get in some crazy ass prison shape. It's just not something I want to do. It's just hard. You know, whoever came up with CrossFit, they're a special kind of twisted, and I admire people that do it. They have a look about them, though. You know a CrossFit person when you see it, and you're like, I don't want to fuck with that person because they're going to make me feel bad about myself, and they're going to kick my ass. It's a double whammy, and you don't want to do that. But I just,